Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Hey, what's up, Taping Green? What's up, Taping? Okay. I hate the fact that it didn't feel that. Gold is always gonna be gold, I guess. Whatever, man. I hate the fact it didn't fill this. But honestly, as long as it hits my target, which I think if we can get a break, this target should get filled. Okay, we should get a fill here. We should get a fill here. Because there's literally nothing in the way if we can get a break. We have no EMA support. We have no support. We're coming off of a double top. So now price has no choice but to pull back into or trade into a previous area of support to go higher because we're at a double top. Unless they hold this. Unless they hold it. Unless they hold. Dang, that was 5 points right there. Gold, I don't need you to go back and fill that order. I just kind of need you to go down at this point. No, I'm not buying. I'm selling. I missed the bot. I missed the buying opportunity. So I'm hoping to get price to reject just enough to hit that target down there. It's a 7-point target. I mean, it's not nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy, or at least I don't think it is. But I guess, you know, I'm at the mercy of whatever the market thinks. Hopefully the market doesn't feel the need to push up higher here. Dang, it's looking like I should go long, huh? It's looking like I should go long.
Order filled. Order filled.
Seriously? Wow. Don't tell me I closed a winning position.
Order filled.
Don't tell me that I closed the winning position. Please don't do that. Hmm. I think I just closed a winning position. Yeah, I don't even got the room. I may have closed the winning position, guys. Shit. Well, let's hope the Bulls can come back with that same energy that they had just a few minutes ago. Yeah, I think I just closed out of a winning position. I don't know why. Man.
Order filled.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. I'm going to hit daily loss limit in $5. And damn it.
Order filled.
Damn, dude.
Order filled.
Damn.
Order filled.
Damn. Damn. Huh. Damn. 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 Yeah, what's up, man? I think I just cheated myself out of a winning position, man. Man. Yeah. God damn it. I just cheated myself out of a winning position. My God. God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Order filled.
Yo, congratulations, man. Why'd you go short at the open? That's a good thing about that static drawdown, though. Man. Man. Man, 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 man. Man, man, man.
Order filled.
Man, it's gonna hit my target too. Actually, I'm about 1 point away. Man, I would have been done for the day. My God, how? Dude, I really don't know what the hell happened. I really don't know. Why did I cheat myself like that? I gotta go back and watch this. I gotta go back and watch this. Thing's gonna hit my target. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? Says, do I have a job? Yeah, why'd you say that? Oh no, I don't have a job. I have a career. Yo, congratulations on that, man. No, I have. Oh my God, no! There goes. No, 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 no! Why did I cheat myself out of that victory? Come on, Gold. Come on. Show me some slack, man.
Order filled.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have an earlier stream. We stream in the morning and we stream in the evening. I know that there is well, guys, I feel foolish. I feel really foolish right now. I feel food.
Order filled.
And Gold Cake, can you just be nice to me, please? Like shit. Just be nice. Oh no. Nah, I don't think we go back up. I think it's gonna retest that little breaker structure right there. And I'm trying. Go, please. No, no. 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 Don't stop me out. No. Please. No. Man. Man. That is so frustrating. I did that. I've been doing that to myself all week. I have no clue what the hell is going on this week. I must have angered
Order
some.
filled.
Damn it. Gold, like, come on, man, with this bullshit. Like, come on. This is why I don't scalp. All right.
Order filled.
I don't. Oh, that was like, dude, that was so unnecessary. God damn. Shit, I must have, man, because this week she's been doing me so nasty. I mean, I guess I've been helping her. I've been helping. I made a foolish mistake this morning, and I made a foolish mistake tonight. I would have been done for tonight. I can't believe I did that. I really can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that to myself just now. We were kind of, well, dude, we was at the top. I guess so. In the moment, I allow fear to take control and to influence my thoughts. All I wanted, actually, it wasn't fear, it was greed. And I wanted to make it as soon as possible. So that's why I just threw up 3 contracts, because I'm thinking that the bulls were, I mean, dude, they were so freaking bullish. They pushed this damn thing up so many times. I figured, you know, they'll try to push it up again. And I just wanted to catch the move so I can be done. And now all I've done is just set myself back 2 days. I've set myself back 2 days. Well, this has probably been my worst week on gold in a very long time. This is my worst week on gold. Worst week.
Order filled.
Fuck. So instead of ensuring the victory tonight, no, I set myself I set myself back 2 days. Set myself back 2 freaking days, man. Damn it. I have until next week to pass this account, because I'm not letting it rebuild. I am not letting this account rebuild. So I have until then to pass it. If not, then it's not like I probably won't trade with Trade ever again. I kind of just want to focus on one account at a time, and I don't care to have all these accounts. And dude, I literally did that to myself. I literally did that to myself. All right. Hold on, I was in this long? What the hell? I was in this long. Mm. 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 Man, not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I really don't know where the hell that came from. I really don't know, dude. I really don't. I don't even close out positions like that. What the hell came over me to make me do that? I understand that I thought I did. Most of my actions stemmed from me believing that it was going to go for those highs one last time. I literally talked about why I took the trade. Double top rejection. Bulls failed to break out. So we saw the rejection at the double top high. And all I had to do was just be patient and stubbornly hold like I usually do. I usually stubbornly hold it. So why is it that in this situation, I chose not to stubbornly hold it? Like, that's That's mind-boggling to me. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. It's crazy that I did that. It's crazy that I did that. It's crazy that I did that. I mean, we could see price actually reject at 406. Actually, I do expect a rejection at 406. Maybe it pushes up to 408, maybe. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I can't believe I did that. Damn. All right. So yeah, so I would have had a 10K day today, and honestly, being up more than $1,000 should be something that I should express gratitude for. So the account that we had this morning that was up $6,000, I almost passed that account, but that account is gone. At the end of the day, yesterday with gold, I don't know. Well, I think I had like maybe, I think I had $2,000 left. And I don't know what it is about these Apex accounts, but it just seems like up until like the last $1,000, or maybe it's just me doing it, self-sabotaging because I'm close to goal. It seems like the money before the goal is easy to make, and then you get to the goal and it's like pulling teeth with your bare hands. At least that's how I feel. So this move that happened at the start of the session, I was looking for that push at the end of the day, and it never came. And at the end of the day, price drops and it stops me out. And I was freaking heavy because I just wanted $2,000. I was in like 5 contracts and that shit dropped and I blew the damn account. Actually, let me be more honest. I wasn't in 5. I was in like in 10 contracts. And that shit dropped and blew that damn account. And I was so close too, man. So freaking close to the damn goal. And it was a 250K. It wasn't even 300K. So that just sucked. Maybe tomorrow's Friday. Maybe next week will be better for gold for me. It's not like I'm not winning the trades. I'm doing foolish things that turn winners into losers. Like kind of what I did this morning in this trade right here. I just had a string of losses, and it's not like these losses were immediate losers. It was just winners turning into losers. And it was this trade right here. I was up 12 points. The crazy thing is that all I needed was $1,000. So honestly, I made the max. I made the $1,000, but the futures trading desk has this thing where you can trade, you can hit your base trade, but if you fall below, you can actually make an additional like 5. So I can make $1,600 a day now because I fell behind to catch up. And I was trying to get 15 to take off yesterday's loss. And for whatever reason, gold decided to stop at this range. And the crazy thing is I saw this range, but I was like, if I can survive a pullback, then, this should be easy. Or at least I thought it was easy at the time. And unfortunately for me, this thing goes below and it just stops me out. So the market traveled about 17 points to hit my damn stop. 17 points after having a freaking winner. So man, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being tested. I feel like I'm being tested because I don't do this bad in gold. I really don't. When I take a loss in gold, it's not necessarily an ego hit. It's more of a, where did I go wrong at? Because it's not like gold is doing anything malicious. She's not doing anything out of the ordinary. So where am I? It's so obvious. If it's not her, then it's me. So I have to figure out, what am I doing then? So Katie says that, yeah. Damn, yo, I'm sorry to hear that, Katie. Yeah, I know that game, Wade. I know. She's not doing anything malicious. She doesn't do anything malicious. Maybe I want her to be malicious. Maybe I want her to be nasty so I can defeat her. Maybe that's what I want. But I've already defeated Gold, and maybe I'm just projecting a personality that she doesn't have onto her. She's not doing anything except, I mean, outside of doing this crap right here. She could have did this at the end of the day, because I was in the right area for the long. Well, obviously I wasn't, because obviously it went down, but I was in the right area. Just unfortunately, she decided to do this push at the start of the session instead of the end of it, which would have been nice. I just wanted to pass the account. That's all I wanted. I really wish that she would have helped me out there. It would have been nice if she would have helped me out, but she decided not to. And K Trader, trade, forget about the last trade. You know, K Trader, it's not necessarily the trade. It's just the fact that I'm down. And in that account, this is my second, so I'm down $1,500 in that account. So I've set myself back about 2 days in that account. So tomorrow, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to get 15 points again. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try to get 15 points. If I have the room for it, I mean, I'll pay attention to my management, because honestly, the smart thing to have done would have been to put my stop, at least get something, you know, I'm not letting it come back and stop me out. At least get something. I'm gonna try to get the 15 points tomorrow. I am doing that. My account locks out after one trade. And if you're talking about, so that trade day account, it doesn't have that rule, because honestly, if I pass that trade, when I pass that trade day account, I'm gonna have to think about that over the weekend. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna actually have to map out. I have to map out how I want to move forward with these prop firms, because I make all this money and then I just start gambling. And a big thing, another roadblock is I feel like I'm limiting myself to trade within the limitations of these prop accounts. And I can do so much more. But at the same time, I also know that I won't take that money out of the account. No matter how big I grow that account, it's rare if I take any money out of it. I just got to sit down this weekend and kind of figure it out. Figure it out how I want to move forward and stick to it. Because as Alfred said in yesterday's stream, you kind of get tired of being in this hamster wheel. I want to move forward. I want to get back to the payouts now, but it's just... man, it's just like once you fall off that horse, it's kind of hard to get back on that thing. It's challenging to get back on after you fall off. Can't believe I did that to myself. I'm still beating myself up. Hopefully, so I'm going to try not to allow that to affect me going into tomorrow. And I'm going to look for my trade. I'm going to take my trade. But I'm just not going to allow it to affect me moving forward because I can't believe I did that. Trading is one hell of a drug. That's over 2 days. Because I lost the $500 today. And yesterday, instead of losing $500, I set my daily loss limit to 1,000. And I lost $1,000 holding it. So that's over 2 days. Whoop-de-doo. Shit, I defeated gold. I figured gold out. When are we not in profit with gold? When are we not? I mean, shit. Most of the trades I lose is that I hold it longer than I should, and I be ignoring clear signs that the market is going against me. But like, okay, so yeah, so that's crazy, man, because I was stubbornly holding that short yesterday. So why did I not stubbornly hold that short today? I just have to go this weekend. I'm just going to dedicate to really having that internal conversation with myself and doing some spring cleaning a little bit early. I'm not going to wait until next year to do spring cleaning. We're about to do some spring cleaning this weekend. About to renew the energy, baby. We're about to renew the mindset. Dump all the garbage out. I think what I'm going to do is I guess I didn't know that the 50% discount was only available to some people. For Top Step, I didn't know that. I mean, I haven't really traded a Top Step combine in so long. I mean, the last one, I think October 31st we passed. I just need to activate it. I'll probably activate it towards the end of the month. Probably because usually with Top Step, I kind of activate those accounts last minute. Actually, I do that with all my accounts, the ones that had, because it feels like I'm paying for another combine, or it feels like I'm paying for another eval if I pass the account and then turn around and pay for the activation fee. It makes me feel like I'm. And so I like to kind of space them out. I mean, shit, that could be true, Gainweight. Trading is one hell of a drug. I'm fighting against inner forces, inner demons. Gambling addicts know exactly what I'm talking about. These inner demons. Okay. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Of course. Of course. Good thing I didn't go long, because I was going to go long at the this session, but I figured that I'll just short the retest here. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely going to hell no, that's not going to. Oh. Oh yeah, they don't have no top. They don't got no top. Hmm. A YM Sherm. Hmm. Hmm. Well, we'll see if this pattern works. I do think that we'll probably see a breakout, and it's highly likely that we'll probably see a pullback to my break even before a continuation move higher happens, if it happens. He doesn't feel that way, so. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some spring cleaning this weekend. I really don't know what demon attached itself to me this weekend. What gold demon attached itself to me this weekend. I had 2 losing days in a row in gold. That's so crazy to think about. 2 losing days. Okay. All right, so let's see if the Nasdaq is going to be nice here. Let's see if we can get a breakout. If we can get a breakout above that 200 EMA, if we see that breakout there. So what I kind of project for this trade is that I do expect a breakout. We could potentially see a pullback right here. Or the move higher, going higher into this potential area of resistance. I had a limit order sitting up there because you can see right there, this is where price kind of broke structure to the downside right here. You can kind of see that the bulls failed to bring it back above that level. You can see that they broke out of it. They pulled back, got a break. We got a higher high in price. They took out the low. They failed to take out the high. And from there, we kind of got that breakout. Then we got a pullback. Then we got price to break down again. So I think this area right here is going to be a trap for bears, because I think bears are going to get in at this level right here. They're going to get in at this level because of that pivot high. And the market is going to allow the market to go down just enough to trap and clap the bears. The classic trap and clap. And just for it to pull back into this area right here, where we could potentially see a rejection. That's so interesting. That is so interesting. Why does everybody think that I trade ES better than gold? Give me my props with gold. Give me my gold props. We've made way more money in gold than ES. Are you talking about the Nasdaq? You thinking that the Nasdaq is short? It could. But we up, baby, on the gold, though. Perfect entry or a perfect long. Traded right into support or resistance. Let's see if we can get this thing to finish here. To finish the move down. I do got 2 contracts on. Ah, shit. Ah. That could be potentially a problem. That could be a problem. All right, so let's see if we can get this target filled right here. We should get it filled. We should. Oh, really? I thought I had two contracts. I thought I had two contracts on this. I thought I had two. And what I mean by two contracts, meaning that I can separate these contracts. I could just, well, if I cancel this order, it cancels the entire thing. God damn. God damn. Of course, Nasdaq. Of course. Of course. Of course. Hold on, what the fuck am I looking at? Well, Hmm. Hey, yo, what's up, Santiago? Well, I guess I shouldn't really think about it like that. I should think about it like that's where I'm going to enter. It would just be nice that I can see some confidence in that area. That's how I really should think about it. All right. Well. Hmm. Let's see if the Bulls can kind of hold this area right here. I got them orders sitting at 75. 39. 39. 40. You know, this is probably one of the things that I don't like the most. I mean, I guess what I could do in this situation is that we already got the break. Honestly, if it trades past this high, then this trade is no longer valid. But man, that is so hard to accept. That is a challenge to accept. If it were to happen. Because this will be a breakout and you have all this room. You have all this room for upside if we do get that breakout. all that. And all the market has to do is trade into these stops, and we'll see the breakout. We could potentially trade back into this trend line up there, because we still got a trend line up there as well. Still have a trend line going up right there. So I think I should get these targets hit down here. I know the first one is highly likely to get hit. The second one, maybe, because it's right underneath yesterday's point of control, and the market might want to bounce at that point of control from yesterday at around like 90. You could see a bounce. You said there's no setup for you tonight, man? Ah, shit. Well, damn it. I'm gonna see what. My stop is so close. I'm not gonna get this thing anymore. Stupid Nasdaq. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. It breaks this level. Looking at the 13-minute, or I mean the 30-minute. Are you looking at it for the Nasdaq, or are you looking at it for gold? Which one? And I'm gonna start looking at the hourly too. I'm gonna start looking at it. I'm gonna start looking at the hourly, because this morning I was looking at the 15, and there was a supply zone on the hourly that I did not see. It was such a gut punch when I actually looked at the hourly after the trade concluded, just to see that I was going long in supply, and hourly supply, mind you, hourly supply. Such a gut punch. Yeah. I am definitely in the habit of trying to stay close to the entry chart as possible. I really do not like being bogged down by higher time frame, especially if the higher time frame is going against my bias. So I have this habit to ignore or not even reference the higher time frame. I can get away with it most of the time, but then there's always that one or two times where I don't get away with it at all. That's why I don't take trades on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is stupid, and I don't like it. It doesn't do the things I want it to do. All right. Gold, on the other hand, is trying to do everything in its power to not come down and fill these targets. How does the market do that? You know that line means absolutely nothing, right? It's a random line that I drew. I eyeballed half of that candle and I drew a line right there. That's all I did in that situation. That's not no fib level. No measured move of any kind. It's just an eyeballed 50% of that candle. That's it. And the Nasdaq must have sensed that my stop was literally underneath that line. So it went forward and then bounced. Or is bouncing. Huh. You said 30 minutes is what you use for gold? This is why people think that the Nasdaq Gold or whatever is living entities that are possessed by demons. Stop hunting demons. Because there's just no way that they're just so perfect with doing what they do. There's no way. Nice. Yeah, I wanted to. But that would have been too much risk. This is a 1800 tick chart, and it would have been like 50 points. I think my entry, I forgot where my entry was. But I know that like, because like what my entry was 35. So I know that was like my scale in. I think I got in around like 60 or something. I got in at this candle, then it crashed out. So I was in at 60. That would have been 60 points of risk to put that thing underneath the low. That's why I couldn't do it. 60 points of risk. And then I scaled it at 35. So I was hoping that the bulls was going to be able to hold, but no. Okay, well, I think that's enough excitement for the Nasdaq. Well, yeah, Octavian, I agree. I agree. I agree. If we break that trend line, then yes, we will be retesting. We'll probably be going further, actually. We'll probably go further than 11. We'll probably go all the way back up to 1920. A retest of 19 or 20, most likely. Man. We do got this falling trend line, this declining trend line, this resistance trend line. What the hell? All right, trade day. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think I just. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Didn't know that. All right, trade day. Okay. I did not know that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So I cancel. I thought, man, okay. You know what? What? Dude. Okay. I'm convinced. I got a demon on my shoulder, apparently. Apparently, I have a demon on my shoulder. Why does trade day do that? That's a dude. This is still less than an hour. Not only did I sabotage my short on trade day, but apparently I canceled the damn thing. Trade day, why? Why do you have it set up like that? So I canceled it so it won't rebuild. It rebuilds next week, so I wanted to cancel it to make sure that I don't forget. And I have to go through the whole process of asking them for a freaking refund. So I just wanted to trade the account, and if I didn't pass it, didn't pass it. I mean, it was no harm, no foul. I mean, everybody else does it this way. Why the hell did they? So all that work is now gone. I didn't know that they did that. So I basically blew that account today. That's so stupid. It makes me not even want to trade with them. Or maybe it makes me want to, oh no. Man, that sucks. Maybe that is crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's, ugh. That is crazy, man. Mm. Nah, no. Damn. I'm sad about that now. I'm sad about that. Oh my God. Who- Uh, uh. They had the nerve to say thanks for your understanding. Like, fuck your understanding. Actually, y'all should have made that clear when I was canceling it. That, hey, if you cancel this subscription, we're going to close the account out. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. Today has just been one of those days, man. Man. I guess maybe this was, well, I guess I wouldn't have done it. No, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it if that happened. Yeah. My patience definitely has been tested today. Oh, shit. I guess the world is trying to humble me today. I don't know. Because I really that really does make me I probably won't get a trade day account for a while though. But then I just have this internal battle going on in my head right now. That really did just I didn't like that. It really turned me off from actually doing business with trade day. Who the hell does that? Because I cancel the rebill, you're gonna kill the entire account, and then without warning. Like, people actually read the goddamn read through the documentation. Like, who? Like, that's so crazy. Who does that? I guess Trader does that. Damn, all that work is gone. God damn, bro. That is predatory, Alfred. They didn't tell me that they was going to cancel the damn whole account. They didn't say that shit. There was not no prompt that says, hey, trader, if you cancel this account, we're going to, or if you cancel the subscription, we're going to kill the entire account. They send an email after you do the shit, but they don't do it before. They know that we don't read that. We don't read their FAQs or policies or whatever. They know that shit. They know that. Let's be absolutely real. All we do is buy the combines and we get out here and we trade. That's what we do. That's what we do. Canceling a subscription kills the entire account. That's so crazy. Yeah. Those kind of practices is the reason why they're not. Well, whatever, man. I don't care about their business. I just won't be doing business with them anymore just because of that. I guess trade day was like, so what, you paid for an entire month? You canceled the subscription, so we canceled your account. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. All right, whatever, man. Whatever. I guess I can't get the account back. I guess I have to accept that happened. I have no choice. Like I said, I feel like that's been happening all day today. I just been one challenge after the other challenge. I overcome one challenge just for one to pop up his head. It's like, man, what the hell is really going on? Well, and you already know I'm not going to get no TPT account, Alfred. I mean, the whole reason why I got a trade day account is because of the daily payouts without the trailing drawdown. But then I can get the daily payouts with the futures desk. So I think what I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to trade. So I'm not going to get any more small accounts. I'm just going to get the standard 150K accounts. or maybe 100K. Maybe I might get 100K because honestly, I really don't need a big account, but I just I don't want to blow the account in a few days because I'm not going to trade small. I don't want to trade small anymore. I want to go back to trading in minis and making real money. I'm kind of over this building up the accounts with small gains. I don't like it. Well, this gold trade is probably done, finito. Unless the bulls fail at this trend line, this thing is done. Another winning trade turns into a loser. So they fail at this trend line, I can get these target hits for sure. But if they pull back to the trend line, I mean, but this thing is super sloped. So I'll be surprised if they bounce off this resistance trend line. I'll be surprised because of how sloped it is. If they break out and they somehow find support like this and then bounce, I guess I really wouldn't be surprised, but I really wouldn't be surprised, actually. Well, I guess I can ask, I guess. They'll probably say no. All right, with the sound, okay. That was unnecessary. Yeah, I just have to really figure this out. I gotta figure out what I want to do. I gotta figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. I don't want to make 20K. The reason why I kind of let these Apex accounts rebuild and I just kind of gamble in them, I really don't want to put the effort to make 20K to pass these accounts. I have to make $28,000 before getting a payout. $28,000. If I'm growing these accounts to 20, and that's why I kind of lose interest in these Apex accounts. I mean, the only reason why I keep them is because they're $40 a month, and I'm only paying about $360 per month just to play around in these accounts, which I'll gladly take out that expense. But when I think about all the work I got to put into them, I instantly get turned off by the idea of making $28,000 before I can actually get a payout. But with these smaller accounts, I have to limit the amount of trades I take. I have to be more patient than I'm willing to be. With the bigger accounts, I have to trade more often. $1,000. Yes, gain weight. I kind of play with these Apex accounts. Test out strategies and these Apex accounts. Because I'm not going to. Yeah, we should see a break. Okay, we should see a break here. I would have been surprised if the bulls were able to find support on that sloped trend line. That would have blew my mind. That would have completely blew my mind. Now, if the trend line was more like this, the trend line was more like that, or even more like kind of like this. That's not good. If the trend line was kind of like this, I would have been concerned for a breakout, because now the bulls kind of have, it's not as sloped. You can kind of find support right there. And that can be a good bounce right there. All right, so we should get this target hit. The bulls failed at that trend line. We should get that target hit. We should. This actually could be the move down. I'm thinking that the market could potentially come down to 80, this little range right here. Somewhere in this range. So about like 88. I think the market could come down somewhere in this area right here. Oof. Well, I can get back. I can get back. Definitely get back on track. I think I'll probably get like 2 more. See what happens though. But I definitely don't want to trade emails anymore. Right now, I think what I'll probably do is focus, because I kind of have an idea of what I want to do moving forward to get back to the payouts. Because I've kind of, I mean, we talked about this. I've kind of strayed away from it, but now I want to make my way back to it. Next year, I really want to damn near make my salary plus trading next year, and then probably be a full-time influencer, trader influencer, selling $10,000 trendline courses. And that's hilarious, Gamewave. That's hilarious. I said that Apex are the accounts that I play around in. I don't trade Apex like that. I don't take Apex seriously. At least not these 300K accounts. I don't take them seriously. These are my revenge trade, gambling, having fun accounts. Unless we designated. So the account that we grew all the way to $20,000, that account, I mean, that account was given a purpose. And I blew that account gambling. Or not gambling, trading on tilt. I think I was heavy. And then just gold just kept going against me. And unfortunately, no, that's not what happened. That day, I just ran through all my funded accounts, not satisfied with the amount of money that I made. And eventually it came back and got me. I got in too heavy at the wrong time. And after being up, it pulled back just enough to stop me out of the account. And then to add insult to injury, after it made sure it stopped me out, and it went in the direction that I was trading in. So, like I said, over the weekend, I'm just going to come back in tomorrow on Friday. I'm going to do my best tomorrow. I'm going to do my best like I always do. But I'm really going to make it a point to really just kind of get an idea of what I want to do moving forward. Get a clear path moving forward and stick to the path, because I just have a problem with getting bored. The trendline course will be available soon. If you want to pre-order it, it's going to be $20,000 just for the pre-order. The course itself is going to be $1,500. But you can pre-order right now for $20,000. And I'll show you the secrets of how to properly trade a trend line. You won't need any other strategy after this one. Yes, there's going to be a coloring book. The coloring book, the book is actually going to be free, gain weight. It's going to be a complimentary gift for just to show my appreciation for pre-ordering and purchasing the course. A free complimentary coloring book of your choice. We have Mickey Mouse, Shrek, any one of your Black Panther, Captain America, Hulk, Marvels, all that. Complimentary gift from me to you. Write that down. Write that down. I should get a technical analysis. Color your candles. Do one of those quizzes like on those YouTube shorts. Is the market going to break? Is the market going to break out, trade to the side, or is it going to break down? Yeah, we do. You gotta get that shit. Nah, I don't know, man. They can keep their damn account. They can keep it. I did put in a ticket though. We'll see if they'll give it back to me. They probably won't, but it's not gonna hurt if I ask. All right. Let's hit that target, baby. And I really got to figure out, I really got to figure out how I want to trade moving forward. Because I do have strategies that I do want to implement, but it just kind of goes against how I really want to trade. The entry that we got, and there we go, baby. Hit that target. Stop playing with it. Gold is always doing this shit, man. Damn, just hit it. Shit. Anyway, gold is always doing this shit. I literally I literally front ran this range, this little area right here. Why is it stopping? Anyway. Looks like we got a breaker structure down on Nasdaq. Thank you. My God. Thank you. Okay, let's see if we can get that second target hit. Let's see. Dude, I wonder what the heck is going on with the Nas, man. And this is what, okay. It just stopped out everybody that had their stops underneath that low right there. Look at that stop run candle right there. Look at that stop run candle. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna set a limit at I'm gonna set a limit right here. This is a level that I was looking at. So well, of course I don't got it on this chart. I'm gonna get long here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Damn, gold. Maybe just projecting what happens to them. If I'm selling, it's a buy stop. Well, we'll see. Let's see. God dang, I didn't see that. I didn't see all them. Okay, so. All right, I definitely need to. Damn. So I just looked at Bookmap, and the reason why we got that little bounce right there is because people bought in at 93. There's a whole bunch of orders right there at 93 that the market just bounced from. I wonder why people got in at 93. Well, I mean, I know yesterday's point of control was at 92. And I guess it was probably trying to front run yesterday's point of control. I do think that we still have more room for downside. No, that shit's done with. That shit's done. Oh shit. Oh my God. Okay. I gotta pay attention to this type of stuff. All right. So we got trend lines on top of trend lines on top of trend lines. Let's see. All right. So we got a trend line coming up potentially right here. Yo, that's unfortunate to hear, Cave Trader. The Nasdaq can definitely be nasty with that behavior. All right. What is this? 18 points. Okay. But all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna leave this position on. I got this long, potentially. We'll see if it works. If I had the other chart on my, if I still had the other chart, I would show you why I'm taking the trade here. But the breaker structure happened on October 25th. So breakout happened October 25th. So you can see the market broke down. It retested that low. It broke out past that high, and price has not come back to this area yet. It's about to retest it. So I'm gonna just leave a resting order right here. We'll see. I'll come back tomorrow morning and see what happens. See what happens. But all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I guess if you can learn anything, don't trade day and cancel your account before you're actually done with it, because they'll straight up close the whole damn thing, regardless of if the account is blown or not. I wonder why they would have such a policy, but I guess it is their policy. I guess we agreed to it when we started trading. I guess people can sit there and say that, yeah, it's all policy, but at the end of the day, it's your customers that make you money. You can have all kind of crazy policies all day, but if your customers don't agree with your policies, well, you're not going to get people to purchase your accounts. I'm not going to lie, that kind of turned me off from actually doing business with them moving forward. But I can't let them get away with that shit. but then that will require me to get another account, which I don't want to do. So yeah, that just sucks. But okay. I do believe Smith will be joining us tomorrow. I guess we'll talk about it. I think he will get whatever issues that he's having with his stream resolved, hopefully, because Smith is doing a phenomenal job. And I told him that if you don't stream it, it don't even count. No one hasn't seen you do it. They have to see you do it. So you're doing all this trading. It's not being recorded or anything, so other people can reference. And it's just such wasted effort. So we're gonna talk about it tomorrow, and hopefully we can get Smith up and running with his stream. Hopefully, but if not, he did say that more than likely that he will be joining tomorrow. So. Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody that joined. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.